Okay, hopefully the audio is really good. Everyone can hear me, and we get going from here on out. Okay, evening, ladies and gents. Everyone enjoy their weekend. Today is just our normal analysis session. Here we're just going to be looking at some major markets, um, probably about six, not the entire set that we usually look at. And then based off that, we'll be able to make some pretty distinct decisions whether we should be long or short any particular currency pair. Now, on the daily, on the Euro CAD, let's start off there. If you guys remember, we're expecting a bit of a rise on the Euro CAD last week, okay, up to 151, right? It actually tagged 151 on Friday last week, but not before it gave some major drawdown, probably about 76 or 68 pips rather. So if you have a 50 pip stop or less, then probably not that stuffed out here endlessly. But if you have a staying power and you're looking at it as a long-term play, right? Because we are looking at those highs specifically around 153. Love to see the market go up to there, which means you could have a much wider stop in this one. Okay, so if the market does play out and does extend to those highs, there's a potential 200 pips still in this move. However, if we look at the daily, okay, let's pop through to the daily. Okay, only reason why I look at that in this way, I love to see the market come up to these highs over here. Okay, they had a nice clean sweep of, this was the yearly low. Okay, so this year's low was 48 even, and the market coming at the beginning of the month just came through, sweep that out, and just pop back up again. Right, I'd love to see the market come up the highs. As I said, 5,300. I'm still short, okay, still short. So as you can see, the trend obviously hasn't really given us much in terms of a breakout or breaking major levels on the upside. All right, so you do have an option, wait for the rise probably, and then expect that drop to the downside and just enter on that one, right? So, but I wouldn't be shorting anytime soon here because there's nothing really to hold that price for me based off the criteria, I usually look at. Okay. And the GBP USD, okay, GBP USD actually behaved quite well from last week. And if you look closely, the levels that we had marked out as our ranges, the market came in and just tagged them. I think it was 3,100. Okay, I wasn't watching the market at this time on Friday, but as you can see, the market just ran away from that level because it has been a significant support structure and obviously a psychological level. And the market just came in, tagged that, boom, ended off on a spike, and then just shifted to the downside. If you remember, expecting or hoping for the market to come through to 29.20 at least, right? And I'll see the actual behavior from there. So I'm still relatively short on the GBP USD. So I hope for some sort of a pullback into one of these zones, probably around 130. Okay, worst case scenario 30.50. And if we have moving averages, Fibonacci retracement, then I definitely take a short down from there, boom, to like 29.20. And yeah, we can get trade going there. This is the Euro JPY. If you guys remember, last week we marked off, I think this was on Monday, marked off 130 as our key level for the week. And it seems like it actually did hold up. Market tagged once, twice, three times, and the level held up quite nicely if you're looking on the 4-hour time frame as well. Boom, right, and drop. You can see beginning of this week, market tagged again. Also, we got that 200 EMA bounce, right? Nice 200 EMA bounce. And for me, the market, I'm still relatively short. Okay, still relatively short up until 27.85. If I see 27.85, the market reject, or if I get a breakout, market closes above 30.50, then I start looking at buy opportunities. But now I'm still relatively short. Okay, you can see the EMAs are above the actual market price on the 4-hour and the 1-hour, as well as in the daily chart. Okay, so I'd love to see the market come back in. From this high, market dropped plus minus 90 pips, so pull back of around 50 pips to around this area over here, 29.65. Could see some potential downside, hopefully. Okay, 29.65. We'd love to see the market come back and pull in there and then drop to the downside. And if that does happen, then definitely some opportunities in there. All right, Australian dollar, US dollar. If you guys remember this one, I think we spoke about it in the Telegram channel as well. I was looking at the market not breaking above 71.50. Okay, trading this nice rate between 71.50 and 71 even. Got some nice trades in there, but predominantly short, as you guys can see. I've been short on the Australian dollar, US dollar, I think since it broke 73.20 or 73.20. That was quite a month back, but when it broke here. And from there, my bias has just been short on the Aussie USD. As you can see as well, we're still looking at some downside momentum. Hoping for that. And in terms of targets, obviously, I'd like to see the market come down to 70.45. Okay, 70.45. Okay, if you're looking at that on the 4 hours, so there's still some juice left in the market, right? Some downside momentum. And if we do get that, there would be a potential probably about 60 pips, 50 pips. This is like 40 pips. Okay, so still something up for grab there. Definitely need to wait for a pullback though into probably about 71 even. The market could pull back in quite nicely there. Tag one of the EMAs as well. And then extend the move lower. That would be the ideal situation for me. Otherwise, as it is, I wouldn't be chasing that market at all. Okay, I think GBP CAD is the only one that went bonkers from last week's trade. Let me see. I think some of the pound and GBP JPY also. USD CAD actually worked out quite nicely. And but I think I drew everything here. I drew all the stuff here. Okay, so on the GBP JPY, we're expecting the market to come and tag 48.50. As you can see, the market missed that by, I don't know how many pips, by 9 pips, and then pull back away from that. So obviously, if you didn't get out the trade, then you probably got out on the break even worst case scenario, because you did see some profits on that particular move. Now, today we're looking at daily. Let me just drop down to daily. All right. These clean highs from last month's highs, okay, look and seem like they have been clearing out some stops on the other side, pinning orders as well, buy stops on the other side, and therefore we could see some downside on the GBP JPY. Okay, now as I said before, I'm not quite convinced of the short just yet on the GBP JPY. If we can see a break to the downside on a significant level, then I'd definitely be looking at much more reasonable short opportunities. But even this move, I probably wouldn't have taken it because the retracement was in too deep. Okay, now for short-term trades, I'd definitely take this level, 47 even. Okay, 47 even down to these lower lows, probably about 46 even, like 100 pip gap. boom, yeah, it's roughly 100 pips. And yeah, probably have EMA as well, 200 EMA there by the time the market reaches that level. And the Fibonacci should be around 52% on the retracement. Okay. All right. Okay, USD CAD. Okay, dollar CAD. Okay, looking at the 4-hour, start off on the 4-hour. Okay, USD CAD did go the way we anticipated. However, didn't quite get that pullback or retracement. Okay, we're expecting the market to pull back in before bouncing off and then going up. Because if you guys remember, this was the first level that I actually saw, right? And when we saw that level and identified that as a long, the market extended probably exactly 50 pips or so, right? So if you just got in on that bounce of that 800 EMA, then you probably got stopped out by 1 pip or 2 pips, and the market just swung to the upside after that. As you can see, remember, we had a target of 3082 at least. Okay, so we identify these clean highs. The size over here as our first take profit. Our second is 32.24, right? And seeing that the market is moving in the right direction, I'd love to see a continuation of that move. A bit of a pullback though would be needed. I think for me, from this swing low through to the swing high, boom, over there, 30.50, right? Between there, 30.50, market should offer a really nice signal from there. So I'd love to see the market pull back and reach up to that 32.25 level. Okay. And the euro dollar, okay, as I said from last week, still predominantly short on the euro dollar until it breaks higher, probably above 86 even, right? So somewhere around there. Then I'd be convinced that the market is edging high. But you can see it's been in a sideways consolidation for quite a substantial amount of time, right? A few months. And since the predominant trend before that was a downtrend, I'd basically take it as a downward trending move. Okay, so looking at mostly short opportunities. Now I will say that today missed out on an opportunity that looks really decent now looking at it. Okay. All right, so if you take swing high from there, boom, swing low, market tagged just 62%, came right in nicely down the 50% and then 62 on the second swing. And you had this level here, okay, 1550, I believe. Okay. If you put it right on 1550, you probably wouldn't have got it. That's why I usually say you must put your pending orders 5 pips before. If you're going to be using the big figure as your pending order level, just 5 pips before that. And for now, I think the only significant level that I'd be looking at is 1550 on the Euro USD, okay, or 1500 rather. Right. I'd love to see the market pull back up 1500 and pop back down, continuation around 1435. I'd like to see the market come down to 1435 as our initial take profit, and secondary take profit would be around $13.09, somewhere around that level. Good. And USD JPY. Okay, as you can see on the USD JPY, the market has been in a predominantly downtrend rather. Swung lower just below that 200 EMA. Okay, so swung low just below that 200 EMA, came in tagged. Okay, and looked to me like it was going to be dropping, continuing to the downside. Although, obviously, my analysis on Euro USD did say we could have a possible rise in the USD JPY. but obviously it wasn't that conclusive. So my short bias still remained on the USD JPY just for that particular reason. Now we have spoken about that level I spoke about, which is 1270. Okay, 1270. And now I am looking at the USD JPY as a long. Okay, now I don't entirely like the setup. Yeah, I'd like the market to first extend a bit, smooth, get into a bit of a rhythm. And then once we in like a proper upward trending market, then I'd start looking at the opportunities. But short-term scalp can be probably around 1250. So from around 1250, you could have a bit of a bounce there. Okay, and the market could move in that direction. Okay, guys, are with me? Hey, guys, are good. Any questions? Okay. All right then. So we'll have to keep an eye on the market, and you guys can join me tomorrow, same time, for normal advanced sessions. So it's going to be a full advanced session, just our analysis session, and hope you guys enjoy it and have a great trading week. Cheers.